The best kept secret, I feel, to managing people is not to treat them equally, but to treat them fairly. And the key is to find what motivates an individual.
I believe in open connection, open communication, no secrets, no hidden agenda.
Look for those folks that are highly self-motivated, highly skilled to foster and develop a culture that they can look to their peers, their partners, even their customers to help solve the problem.
So you have to focus on outcomes. If you develop a new process to an old problem, people don't necessarily adopt as fast as you think. What you need to do is drive people through outcomes. You need to show them that something works. And in the end, they'll come along, they'll adopt.
If you're an attorney and you want to win a trial, your best thing that you can do is pick the best jury you have. If you pick the best jury, you've won the trial. And I think it's the same way in my role.
I'm a driver for strategy, performance, and staffing, and basically every executive in our company has the same responsibility.
The best kept secret for me is really tapping into people's intrinsic motivators. So it's not just about objectives and delivery, it's about what really gets them going, what makes them tick.
What I have learned through all these years is that you really need to have set process, you have to have defined measurement matrix, and you have to have some level of micromanagement, or I would say a deeper involvement in the process.
Being the boss wasn't enough, and that you really have to operate at the same level as your people, do as you would want them to do, so they look up to you and they say, hey, you know, this guy is really in the trenches with us.
It's important to make a big investment early in the process. I spend a lot of time recruiting, trying to hire the best people for my organization, and specifically trying to find the right person for each position.
How do you define the value that IT can bring to the business? And the way to get around that was trying to identify what does the customer experience look like and how do you link IT to that customer experience?
So my job is to actualize the vision of the other critical thinkers and the rest of the C-suite. In the end, I like when people say, wouldn't it be great if? That to me is an opportunity to innovate.
The most important characteristic for someone in my role is vision. That's more than just technical. You need to be able to have technology as a background and be able to see what is possible and anticipate.
Accountability is the one aspect that you have to serve in the role of a technology officer. People are looking for somebody who's going to stand up and own the problem and get it resolved.
Accessibility, both for my team, because I want them to be able to come to me and be able to talk openly and freely with me. And I've got to be able to speak in business terms, and I've also got to stay away from technical jargon.
I firmly believe at the end of the day that if you've already created an environment where the people are strategically executing, and the end result is not only the monetary cash value, but it's the ultimate satisfaction in knowing that you've done the right thing.
First thing, communicate, communicate, communicate. Second thing, coach rather than manage. It's very important. Third thing, positive feedback with something tangible.
Every day we learn more things about business. Every day we learn about all the different issues and opportunities organizations are having today.
My job is to execute all the wonderful ideas that people come up with, taking what is seen as a strategy and implementing it and getting people seeing the vision just like we see the vision.
I need to see how I can service my team members as well as the overall company within the confines of leadership. And this is so important for overall company success, as well as ensuring that our culture stays intact.
My main role is to make sure all the trains run on time. So as a result, I'm responsible for coordinating and communicating projects' deadlines so that we can successfully meet not only our company objectives, but exceed our customer expectations.
I think I'm compassionate. You have to care about people, you have to care about the patients, you have to be empathetic.
We need to have trust in our team members and give them the confidence to know that I believe that they can not only perform the job, but do it successfully, and trust in ourselves.
In today's world, change is happening every minute. We get back to the office, things have changed. Technology is changing things so rapidly. So if you don't remain on top of the times and innovative, you're going to be dead within years.
The best kept secret to manage people is not that difficult. We always do, brainstorming sessions where they come up with out-of-the-box solutions, and they want to make sure that whatever their ideas are to be kept in front of the management so that they can be recognized in the company.
Try to identify what they like to do and what they're really passionate about. Because I truly believe if you do that, managing their work effort becomes really easy.